Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. So here I am today. I'm just showing you a process of a filling that I just did. So all I did was I am using the Valentino, what am I saying, y'all? I'm using the Valentino Beauty Pure monomer along with Glamorous Nude from Valentino. And I'm using my size 12 pan of brush. And I'm just showing you guys this in real time. It took me about 5 minutes to do each hand for a fill. So 10 minutes total. And everything like that. And then I think the design portion for the entirety, really the thing that took the longest was doing the design, because we were trying to figure out what colors to use and figuring out which nails to put the polka dots on. So I mean, there's that. But other than that, I mean, it was pretty simple, pretty quick and easy, straightforward. So that's all I did there. And you will notice that there are like some black marks. Really that's actually on the underside of her nail. So later on, I don't know if I showed it or not, but I took the drill and I kind of just got that black stuff off from under there. But usually when I'm doing a fill, so long as the shape isn't gone too bad, like these nails I think were almost about 4 weeks old. As long as the shape isn't out too bad, I'll just wait to finish like refiling everything towards the end, so that way I'm not doing double the work, if that makes sense. But she just got them square, and you can see the shape is already looking pretty good, because we did cut them down a little bit with the e-file. I unfortunately did not show that part, but I can the next time she comes, because she always gets them cut down a little bit. Also, let me know how you guys feel about the new camera. So I did get a new phone, and I think the camera quality is way better than my other one. My other one was about like 3 years old, and this one is fairly new, so I really like the camera quality. I think it looks a lot better. I probably could have zoomed in just a little bit more, so I will make sure to do that next time, because that may have helped with the light exposure so you guys could see a little bit better. But I think it looks really, really good, and I really liked the quality of it. But I just take my time with this. But yeah, y'all, this is my real time application with it. And fills are my favorite thing to do because they're super easy and quick to do. Now say if this person had nails were a little bit longer and I had to actually go back in and rebalance the apex a little bit more. With shorter nails you don't have to do so much rebalancing, but with longer nails you do. So say if I did have to, then it would have took a little bit longer, because it may have been more acrylic I would have had to apply, but this was really easy. So yeah. And I'm going to try to start filming more of my clients during the day. Sometimes I may not film them just because I may be trying to finish before I get to my next client. Like I know Saturday I have 3 people. I may be able to film my morning appointment. Then I have one in between, but I probably won't film the in-between one, and I'll film the last one. Just because in between I don't want to be like trying to, sometimes filming adds on extra time. So this did add on extra time filming, because you know, I have to make sure the angles are good and readjusting the camera, starting and stopping and all that stuff. So there's that, but I can do my best to try to go ahead and get it so that way you all will be able to see the work that I'm doing. And that'll also make me get videos out without me having to like sit down and like do it on practice hand or so, because I'm already doing nails as it is. I might as well just, you know, film the nails that I'm doing. So yeah, but I think it turned out really, really cute. I think you guys are gonna like the end result. This was like her last summer set. The next time she comes, we'll be doing probably something Halloween themed, and then we'll get into, it's crazy to say it, but honestly guys, it'll probably be like Christmas nails then, or like a winter theme nail, then the Christmas nails in December. So winter theme in like November. It's crazy because I feel like it was just like this time last year already, and it's insane. I don't know where time is going, but it is flying, y'all. But yeah. Oh, and I will tell you all that for prep, I use the Valentino nail prep dehydrator, and I also use the Valentino, it's a super bond primer. So everything is Valentino for this set. A lot of you guys ask me how I feel about the different primers, because a lot of you guys actually find my channel based upon the so far it looks like the dehydrators versus primers video. I still use my Mia Secret in the young nails. Like there's one client specifically that I have that the Valentino doesn't give them as much retention as the Mia Secret and the young nails combo. So that would be like the Mia Secret, the nail prep dehydrator, and then the protein bond, so from young nails. But I don't know, for every reason when I use it, their nails don't lift. Nails, but all my other clients are easy with Valentino. So sometimes it's good to have a variety of things to offer your clients, just because something may work better. One formula may be better suited for one client over another. So that's just something good, or a good thing to keep in mind, I would say. And you'll see me turning the nail to the sides as I'm looking at the side walls, and I'm trying to make sure the apex is there and everything looks good structurally. So you'll see me looking at around at different things. So that's also another good tip that you guys should make sure that you're doing. And then this is a clip where I'm just showing you guys everything that I use. Like I said, I told you what I used earlier, but at least you can see it here. Okay, and so now here we're using the 100 grit file. I believe this is the one that is like from, I'm pretty sure it's Pana. Yeah, it's from Pana. I love these. They're really sturdy. I need to order some more files, to be honest. But I've learned, like, I don't know, I think maybe it's because my application's gotten better, or I'm learning to be able to apply it so that I don't have to file as hard. But I feel like as you kind of keep going, like in your nail game, you'll kind of learn that you don't need as coarse of a file. So I don't need 80 grit anymore. I still have it. Like for example, if I'm doing like a sculpture set and I like to do like a lot of hand filing with that, then I will use that one. But yeah, usually like for most sets, the 100 is just fine for me. But if it's like a lot of filing, I have to do like an extra long set, then I would definitely pull out the 80 file. That's usually the only time I really need that. But yeah, for like regular sets like these, yeah, I just use the 100 grit. And what you all see me do is I'm going to go under the side and I'm going to make sure I'm filing it to blend it in so it looks like it's kind of natural, like it's growing out from the nail, and to make sure there's not any acrylic that's stuck under there. Then I also, whenever I'm filing the nail, I will hold the file, like I kind of angle it back a little bit, like I kind of angle it a little bit because that'll help me. I found that helps me get the most, I guess, square shape, or like it makes my shape more crisp. So that kind of helps in that sense. I don't know how to really like express it, I guess. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing, like how I'm angling it, how I'm holding it against there. I can do an updated filing video to show you guys how I'm filing it, or like honestly, So yeah, in a second, just look at how I go in for the thumb, like right here. Like you can see how I'm filing it, like I'm holding the file straight up and down in that clip. That's kind of what I mean, and you can see the effect that it leaves on the nail. It has like a nice little C shape, just a little bit. Like you can make it more dramatized, if you were to of course go longer filing it like that, but I don't want it to be too C curved. Like this client really doesn't like that, but some clients do, and that's actually how you can kind of get that viral C curve looking shape that's pretty trendy right now, especially with like tapered square nails or square nails. It's pretty trendy right now. The bit that I'm using is my it's a fine, yeah, it's a fine carbide bit, sorry you guys. And I do have on, like, you guys see the little pink piece right there, that is actually a protector, so it keeps dust from getting in your e-file. If you guys buy expensive drills, like this one is the Kiara Sky one, you want to prevent dust from getting into it, because that will cause your drill to break down over time. So what I do there, like I said, is I will go ahead and put that on before I turn the drill on, and that keeps all the dust from flying into the handpiece. So it's all flying around it or onto the protective piece, and I never get any dust in there. So I highly recommend you guys get those. I will leave the link for it down below. I'll try to link everything else down below as well. And the dust collector that I'm using is the Valentino one. I do have a review for it on my channel, and I can leave it in the info card, so you guys can go check that out. And I also do have a review for the this Kiara Sky e-file, and then I also have one from iJo Beauty, because I actually had last year, like back in December, my drill actually gave out on me after about a year. And that seems like it might be the trend with some of these. So honestly, if this drill does it to me again, like if the Kiara Sky one does it to me again, I just won't buy Kiara Sky anymore. And I'll probably try to see something about Koopa, but I do really like the one from iJo Beauty as well. It works really well for me, so I would highly recommend that one too. But yeah, you guys, you can check out both of those videos. Like I said, I'll just put them all in the description box and just link everything. It may not be done as soon as I put this video up, but it should be done at least 24 hours after that. But yeah. And then as far as speed, I'm using it on a speed of 10. So that would be 10k RPM. So that's what I'm using it at. And usually I don't go any higher than that. The only time I would really use it higher with the carbide bit is if I'm going to cut the tip down or cut the nails down. Then I'll use it like a speed of 15, 16, or 17, depending on how thick the nails are, to cut the length down of the nail. And then as you're e-filing, you just want to make sure that you're looking at the nail from all sides, and as you're going around the cuticle area, just making sure that you're sealing it in really good, because that'll prevent lifting. But also, how you guys saw my application, I made sure that I was so I wouldn't have to do as much filing in the end. I was very careful with my application, and I was making sure that I was tucking it in at the cuticle area, so it was nice and flush, and that prevents me from having to do so much work on the back end. And then you'll also see that I'm using my buffer now. And it's just a little mini buffing block. I got it off Amazon. It's actually in an Amazon haul I did a little while ago. But I will go ahead and link where I got that from as well. I don't have an Amazon storefront quite yet. I don't think I have enough followers or stuff to get that, but once I do, I will create that for you guys. But that's all I'm doing. And I do like to go ahead and buff on the underside of the nail. Okay, and so what you guys will see me doing is I'm using these brushes that I actually got from Savvyland. I actually just bought these, and I really like them a lot. I bought them mainly because I wanted the metal piece. I like that the metal piece extended longer, so that when I dipped in an acetone, it wouldn't like mess up the actual handle of the brush. Because I do have a brush that I love a lot, but the handle is so messed up because it's not acetone resistant, and I also needed some more dotting tools. So this whole set was like $6. And I'll be sure to do a updated video, like a more detailed in-depth video of it, so you guys can see everything and how it works. But for the colors I used, I will show you guys in just a little bit. But I know it was D&D, the French tips 473, D&D 792, and then there's also Zesty Vibes, and that's the D&D DC, the gold edition. So that's like, I think it was 274, but I'll show you guys later. And then I know for Valentino, I also used number 55 from the OG line. They're actually coming out with some new polishes, like some nude ones, and they also have other new polishes that I want to get. I just haven't been able to buy them yet. I also want to get an airbrush machine. So once I do that, I'll probably have some videos coming on about like airbrushing. And I also wanted to ask you guys, do you guys want videos about how I do pedicures? Like, I feel like when I was looking for videos or like trying to figure out how people do pedicures, it really wasn't a lot for me to learn from. So I actually kind of just went into different places, like luxury places that were known to have really great pedicures. I wasn't going into shop. Please don't do that. But I was, and it kind of helped me figure out what I wanted to offer. And even working in salons, it helped me learn what type of services I want to offer as far as like the hot rocks, the hot towels, the paraffin wax, all that stuff. So I can kind of show you guys the in-depth process of how to do that, and then also how you should probably charge it, or, and what machines I use that work well for me as a solo salon owner or a suite owner. Apologize if the angle isn't as good, you guys. Next time I definitely will be sure to zoom in a little bit more. I was worried about zooming in because you see how my hand was in the frame. Like sometimes I don't want it to just be like you just see my hand, but I probably need to do like more overhead and then zoom in just a little bit. But I'll have to figure it out because honestly this phone is larger than my other one, so it also is kind of awkward with me trying to figure out how exactly to angle it and stuff like that. But don't worry, I'll get it sorted out. As far as the lamp, that works out perfectly fine. So I highly recommend that you guys purchase the Chiara Sky, the Beyond Pro lamp. I love it a lot. I've had that for almost, no, I've had it for 2 years. So I've had it for 2 years. I definitely do love it. It works very well for me. So I'd highly recommend that you guys check that out and you buy it. It works great for pedicures. You can detach the bottom and everything works really well. So I just highly recommend that you guys get that and use it. I forgot to show you guys what top coat I'm using, but I'm using the Diamond Steel top coat from A. Co. And I actually did a video on it, so it is on my channel, so check that out, you guys. You know, I got in-depth videos of stuff, but I really do love this top coat. To me, it gives like the nail, it has a thicker consistency. It's not as runny. And like the nail almost feels like it's a good rubbery feeling. Like it feels like it's going to be protected against scratches, whereas the Valentino top coat is a little bit thinner. It's not as thick and it doesn't give you that same effect. And honestly, the nails she had on before these, they had white on them and it didn't stain. Like it didn't turn brown, like, you know, that ugly brown color that white turns after a while. So yeah, I would really recommend that you guys check out this top coat for sure. Oil, I'm using the Valentino cuticle oil. It's in the scent Tangerine. And I really do like it. It smells really good. It's fruity but not like overpowering, I guess, in a sense. Like it's a good fruity smell. So it smells pretty good. But I highly recommend that you guys get that. And aside from that, oh, and then for the lotion that I used, you guys will see me apply lotion. I'm using the one from OPI. It's called Avo Juice. And it's the cranberry hand and body lotion, but all my clients really love it. It gives 24-hour moisture, but it smells so good, y'all. Like, it smells really fruity. I love fruity scents. My clients love fruity scents, so it just works. And you will see me, I did go ahead and make sure that I applied a good bit of cuticle oil to the bottom of the nail. If you aren't doing this before your clients leave, you're doing yourself a disservice and your client a disservice, because this is also a good moment to teach them, you know, hey, make sure you put oil underneath the underside of your nail, because that'll keep the nail from actually bending back and lifting. So that's what I highly recommend that you make sure that your clients do. And if you guys want to learn how to give like good hand massages, I can do a video about the different massages you can do. Like there's effleurage, there's a couple different ones that are good to do for your clients. You can take it up the arm, but usually effleurage would be the most popular one to do, like on the hands. You probably want to do tapotement and other things like that, percussion, like different things like that on the leg. But yeah. I'm that nail tech where if I'm going to take pictures, I don't want my clients' hands to be crusty, dusty. I'm going to make sure I oil them down, lotion them down, and then I'll just go back in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol, some 70% alcohol, and just wipe out that oil off of there, and then I'll get my pictures then that way, because that'll keep them from, you know, looking crusty in the photo. Especially if they had a soak off. Like, why would you want to take pictures like that, you know? But okay, so then you guys will be able to see the close-up look. I really think these are super cute. I love the colors. They're so vibrant. And oh, I dropped my phone there, you guys. I really have to get my life together. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.